I got to a point where, I thought if life's going to be this difficult and I'm never going to get anywhere where I'm happy, why do I even want to be here? I kind of got it. I understood. I knew who Jesus was. I'd heard all that. But there was maybe a disconnect or something missing in there. Thought I had a pretty good wraparound on right and wrong, and needed to figure things out on my own. Started kind of pursuing those American dreams of being successful. I can't wait till I turn 16 because I'm gonna get my license, and then I can have freedom and I can drive and things like that. And then then I can turn 18 and I can be an adult, and then I can move out, and then I can, I want to get a good job. I want to get a house. I kept finding that next big thing was just another stepping stone to whatever the next thing needed to be. That was great. That was fun. That's an accomplishment, and we'll check the box. But then what's next? No matter what I did, there was always something missing. I mean, all the stuff that I was trying to surround myself with for people to look at me and look how successful I am, whatever it was, it just seemed like life was always a struggle, and I was trying to achieve these things to better myself or get to a spot that I felt complete. In my mind, I always assumed I was a good person, so I was going to heaven. But then I got to a point where I had thought, well, if I just end my life, do I get to go to heaven if I do that? We lived out of town, fairly, not the safest sections of road and things like that. It'd be pretty easy to be coming home late from working one night and cross the center line into an oncoming truck. The tragic story of a freak accident, late night, working hard, and he's not with us anymore. And it was through that when I finally got to a point where I realized, when is going to be that day that I actually make that choice to try that? It was one of those nights coming home, just thinking about that scenario. I just kind of asked God, if you're real, I need to know that. He made it very clear to me at that point in time that he was real. And he also made it very clear that he'd pretty much been waiting for me to pay attention to him and not myself. At that point is kind of when I realized that all the good things I was doing and this good person I was and all the stuff I wanted to achieve really was all about me and what I wanted. My motivation behind them changed. It wasn't, I want to own my own business to, promote myself and, flaunt how successful I am. It was more of, does that put me in a position where I can actually help others? How valuable are people compared to things? There is a God. He cares for you more than you can even imagine, and has a plan and a purpose, but it isn't always the way we see it. Ultimately, it's been the best thing that I ever did.